Hello, this is a review video on the DURANT helicopter, the X-Copter. Now then, this one was actually sent to me by GP Toys. This is the box it comes in. It's got a little carry handle there if you want to buy it in the shop and carry it home. And let's have a look and see what we've got inside. We've got the instructions. These are the instructions here. Now I do like these. They're in a nice book and it's quite big, but a little bit different to the normal ones you get. And if you look carefully, you can see it's all in English on the first pages. Okay, and it's quite easy to follow. All the instructions, turn left, turn right, it's easy to follow. And there's all the other bits and pieces, a few notes there on the next page. And if you go a bit further in, you've got all the parts, all the spare parts. Now, having said that, I don't really think you're going to need many, because this is quite a tough little helicopter. And here we go. There's the Chinese version, and that's half the book. So you get the first half in English and the second half in Chinese. And there's the book. Right, now then, let's have a look at what you get in the box. Here's a helicopter. It's a normal coaxial helicopter with a balance bar on the top. Okay, and the fin and the small rear rotor. Now then, I'm quite impressed with this one. As I said earlier, that you find it difficult to damage it because that is quite tough, solid. I can squeeze that really hard and it doesn't bend or twist. And it also protects all the gears on the inside. There's the gear at the bottom there. And it's all encased in that hard shell, and which makes it good for flying and, if you like, crashing, throw it into the wall, throw it against the ceiling. Stand on it, I suppose, if you want to, but I'm sure it would be tough enough to take it. And if you look closely on the side, there's the on-off switch. Just there, look. Okay. If I switch that on, you get the landing lights. One at the front, one at the back. A little demonstration of how the lights work. Okay. Like I said, there's one there, and the little one facing down on the back. Now then, if you look carefully, there's the light switch over here on the left of the transmitter. If I press that, it brings the lights on. Okay. It's that one there which says light. Let's get the light on it. There we are, light. Okay, and if I press it again, the lights go off. Okay, now then, that's really how the lights work. Now you can have them run if you want to. If you want to adjust the speed, you get different colours. Okay, the speed's the next one to it. Okay, you get red, green, blue, and so on. Or you can flash in blue, or you can have it on fading slowly colours. Okay, so there it is. Pretty ingenious though. I've never seen that on a coaxial helicopter before, so you can play around with that as much as you like, and you know, have your spotlights on, your landing lights, and play around. You fly it in the dark if you want to. I mean, that one's on the front, so if it's facing away from you won't be able to see it, but the one on the back is actually facing down. And you know, it's the same. On, flash, on, flash. The front one changes colour. It's pretty neat, that, isn't it? Red, green and blue. Or you can switch them off altogether. Okay, that's a little nice touch. So there you go. And when you switch it on, you'll get the flashing light. But there we go. You see, it's quite a powerful motor. It's really pulling on the hand now. Anyway, that's enough of that. I like playing these things. Switch that one off and turn off the transmitter. A couple of skids are standard. There's not really much more I can say about that, apart from the lovely paint job, or the colours and the design, and sets it apart. It's a little bit bigger than most of the smaller coaxial helicopters you can get, but that's an advantage. Not a disadvantage, because obviously you can see it better. Anyway, let's look at the transmitter. The transmitter has got, I've taken the screw at the back, there's a little screw in there. I've taken that out, so if you open it up, you've got 6 batteries in the back. Those are rechargeables, by the way. You can use whatever you like. Ordinary batteries will do it. And it's easy to hold. and fly. This is the up and down control. That's all that one does. Okay, and this is right, left, forward, backwards. Okay, there's the on-off switch. You get a little flashing light there. It's not actually paired up at the moment, so that will flash until I've actually paired it up. On the top here, you've got the USB charger. The charger lead comes in the little pack. Okay, that simply goes in there, and you plug that in. And this little plug here goes into the helicopter itself. I'll just show the little plug hole where it goes. Alright, just plugs in there. Now then, that's the opposite side to the on-off switch, which is over here. I'll show you that just now. But anyway, that's how you charge it, and you will get a few charges out of a good set of batteries. There's got 6 batteries in, like I showed you, and you'll probably get a lot of time and charging out of it. Now then, you see it's infrared. The reason I mention that is because if you fly on infrared indoors, you don't want any electrical interference outside, inside the room, like your remote controls and all that sort of thing. You have for your TV and stereo and so on. So you want to have all those switched off so it doesn't interfere with it. It's best to do it in a room or a conservatory or something like that, which hasn't got any of those things in it. Now then, on the top here, you've got the trim. I don't know if you can see that there. Right and left trim. Okay, that just trims it left and right on that control there. There's nothing on this side. So you can actually trim it. Now this one here, A, B and C, that's different controls. And you've got light and speed. So you can have it running slow or fast. Alright, it's all there, it's easy to read. That's the transmitter. No aerial to get in the way. It's all done by infrared. Okay, now then, this is the bit I like. The box of goodies that comes with it. They're all in a polythene bag. If I tip them out on the table where you can see them, this is what you get. I'll just zoom that in a little bit so you can see it. There you go, that's a bit better. Right, you get 2 rear props. You get 4 main rotors. Okay, and these little things here. These are the dog bones that are actually on the helicopter. If I can get them in view. They're there. These little things here. They connect the balance bar to the rotor. So as you move it around, the balance bar keeps it in the right plane. Okay. If one of those comes off and goes down a carpet or up the hoover or something like that, you've got some spare ones. And the fin, that's on the back. And little tail fin there. All spares. So I'm quite impressed with that, because you don't normally get that sort of thing with these helicopters. You only get 1 or 2 pieces. And also, obviously, you get your charge lead in with that. Now, I can't remember if I mentioned it just now, but you can charge it on a USB port on your computer. Alright, it's the same voltage. You can either do it from the transmitter on the top there. Okay, plug him in. Or you can plug it into your computer. Okay, right, I think that's enough for now. Next thing we're going to do is take it outside. Or better still, we'll fly it indoors. There it is again. We'll fly that indoors. And don't forget, GP Toys stock these and sell them at a very reasonable price. And I do like those colours. I really do like those colours. And it's quite a good balance. There's something I didn't mention. It's actually got a gyro built in. So that will keep it stable. So you won't have it all wobbling about all over the place and up and down and all that sort of thing. You can control it quite easily, which I'll show you in the next part. Alright, so the gyro will keep it steady. A lot of them haven't got them, but this one has. So not only is it takes the bashes and crashes and wallops of daily life, you can also be sure it's going to be stable and easy to land and take off. So it's a good starter, and if you have got other helicopters, add it to your collection. Excellent little toy. I love it. I reckon it's brilliant. So when we get in the air, we'll show you it flying and take it for a spin, and we'll take it outside as well. I'm not sure what it's going to behave like outside, because generally it's a coaxial with the 2 blades on top of each other and the little drive rotor at the back to make it go forwards and backwards. But they're not very good in the wind. That's the only thing I don't like about coaxial helicopters. They don't like the wind. They just go up and they disappear into the wind, and you've got to go run and get them. But that adds to the fun, I think, anyway. So there you go. So in a minute, we'll see you outside. Take care.